Alright, I saw the 4 DMs that I got last night. I saw the comments you guys left across various videos on my channel yesterday, and all of you were laughing at me because the Nuggets are down 3-1, and you guys think that my Lakers are going to lose. So I hate to burst your little bubbles, but that is exactly what I'm about to do. And you know what? You guys are right to an extent. The Nuggets have won the series every single time they've found themselves down 3-1 this postseason. Yes, that is true. But every single time the Lakers have been up 3-1 this postseason, they haven't lost a series. So who do I think is going to win this series? Do I think the best basketball player in the world, playing next to one of the top 5 basketball players in the world, is going to lose to a team led by a 23-year-old Jamal Murray? Look, y'all, I don't care how encouraging Jamal Murray's girlfriend might be. Jamal Murray and the Nuggets are not beating the Lakers in a 7-game series. Now, in fact, I do think the Nuggets are going to win the next game. For some reason, I don't know why, I just think the Nuggets are going to win the next game. But I think the Lakers are going to seal the deal the game afterward. Now that I gave my prediction, and in hindsight, we're going to see if I'm either a genius or a complete idiot. Guess we'll know pretty soon. Let's talk about last night's game. We're gonna go ahead and start off with the Denver Nuggets because even though I am a Laker fan, I gotta give them props. They did play a very good game. And judging by the fact that they are led by a 23-year-old basketball player, that is beyond impressive. So when I look at the Nuggets box score, the first thing that stands out to me is how many players were in double digits. Jeremy Grant had 17 points. Jokic had 16, which is actually pretty bad for Nikola Jokic. Jamal Murray had 32 points. Monte Morris had 12 points. And Michael Porter Jr. had 13. That shows very good team basketball. And yesterday I live streamed the game. Shout out to everyone who came to the live stream. But I was live streaming the game and I kept noticing how well the Nuggets were moving the ball around. They were forcing the Lakers to make a lot of switches on the defensive end of the court. And because of all of that, I don't really have anything negative to say about the way the Nuggets played yesterday. They played a very good game. The Lakers just so happened to play a slightly better one. For instance, the Nuggets shot 50% from the field. That is an A+. They shot 36% from 3. That is pretty much an A. And they shot 87% from the free throw line as a team. For a team to shoot nearly 90% from the free throw line, that is, wow, that is just absolutely mind-blowing. If your team shoots 75 to 80% from the free throw line as a whole, that is already pretty much an A. So for them to be shooting almost 90% from the free throw line, like I said, there is nothing for me to critique about the Nuggets yesterday. So like I said, good job. They did play a good game. But now let's go ahead and talk about my Lakers. And if you don't mind giving this video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm, it really helps out the channel. We just hit 3,000 subscribers, and out of those 3,000, I've only purchased 2,999. So shout out to my one real subscriber. Hi, Mom. All right, let's go ahead and talk about my Los Angeles Lakers. I know the majority of the NBA hates us, but us Laker fans, we don't really care. We are used to the hate, but we are also used to winning championships. We are only 5 games away from winning another trophy. Staples Center is gonna have a whole lot of jewelry pretty soon. We can't blow this 3-1 lead. And I don't think we will because we haven't blown a 3-1 lead the entire postseason, but we just can't sleep on the Denver Nuggets. Like I said, I do think they're going to miraculously win the next game, but no way do I actually see them winning this series. And if I'm wrong and they do win the series, I promise I will not hype up the Lakers the entire next season. Not one time will I even claim to be a Laker fan. So that is how confident I am that the Lakers are going to advance to the finals and win the championship. So let's talk about what the Lakers did. Starting off with Anthony Davis. Now, I don't have the box score in front of me. I'll pull it up in a second. But just judging by the eye test yesterday, for those of you who were on the stream last night, I kept talking about Anthony Davis. The dude started the game off either 7 for 7 from the field or 8 for 8 from the field. He just couldn't miss. It's like the basket suddenly got way bigger for him and he was not missing at all. Anthony Davis ended up finishing the game with 34 points, 3 assists, and 5 rebounds. Now, I'm not too happy about only 5 rebounds, especially because last game he only had 2, but I'm not gonna critique it because 1, we did win, and 2, Anthony Davis did way more than carry his own weight. So I'm not gonna pick on him for only having 5 rebounds. LeBron James had 26 points, 8 assists, and 9 rebounds. There is nothing negative anyone can say about that except Skip Bayless. Somehow, some way, he will find something negative to say about this on TV. The only critique I kind of have about LeBron James is it really irritates me seeing him cry to the ref about these fouls. And watching the games myself, half of the calls he's complaining about aren't even fouls. And yesterday I saw him charge somebody on the Nuggets and the Nuggets player got called for a block. And I get it, you are LeBron James. You need to have a certain amount of points. You need to average a certain amount of points. You need to have your PER be at a certain amount. I get it. But just as a basketball fan, and I'm trying to be a tiny bit objective here even though I am a Laker fan, I don't really like seeing all the crying to the ref. And I'm saying that from the point of view of someone who LeBron James is their favorite player. Dwight Howard. Dwight is starting to look a little bit more like Orlando Dwight once again. Yesterday, in only 23 minutes of basketball, Dwight put up a double-double. He had 12 points and 11 assists. And if you watch the game with me on live, or if you watch the game in general, wherever you may have watched it, I had someone say they're watching it in the bathtub. I didn't need to know that, but thank you, Jackson, for giving me that beautiful piece of information. So if you watched the game, you saw that Dwight Howard was playing like a dominant force. I'm tired of seeing Dwight Howard come out here looking like Tarzan, but playing like Jane. Dwight was crashing the boards, he got a rebound and dunked it in. The dude had a great game, and he also had a great game one. Rajon Rondo, 11 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds. Now, none of those numbers really sound like a big deal, and I get it, but you just really needed to watch the game to see why it was such a big deal. The dude is always making the right decision, whether it's to pass it to one guy, whether it be to shoot it, whether it be to drive it. Rajon Rondo's basketball IQ goes a very long way in the postseason. And I said this before the playoffs even started, and I had a Celtic fan in the comments saying that I was stupid. And haha, you're calling me stupid, but you guys are down 3-1. So Rajon Rondo, phenomenal job. And then the last player I'm gonna talk about is Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma had 11 points, which that's not bad. I don't ever expect Kyle Kuzma to become a superstar in the NBA, but I do think he can be a decent role player throughout his entire career. And even though he did have 11 points, he only did that on 4 of 11 shooting, and that's not very efficient. Oh, my bad, Kuzma only had 10 points, not 11. And he had 0 rebounds and only 1 assist. I'm just happy to see the Lakers are doing well, so even if a player isn't playing the best game ever, these are the guys who are actually out there on the basketball court. It's not me, it's not you. So even if they may not have the best game ever, who cares? They're getting paid millions of dollars. I really don't think they care that much, so neither do I. Anyway, if you watched this video all the way through, please give it a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. Comment your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think of everything I had to say. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys tonight when I live stream the Celtics and the Heat game. I'm out of here. If you're still here, consider watching this other video I picked out for you down below. Please just watch it. I'm trying to get to 300 subs, so go watch that video. Let me know what y'all think. And hit the like button on that video too. All right, see you guys.